Miami Heat looking to bounce back against Clippers. Key insights and fan thoughts. The Miami Heat kick off their matchup against the LA Clippers with a 1-0 record against them this season. After a temporary setback, losing to the Detroit Pistons, the Heat are eager to reclaim their momentum. Norman Powell and the Clippers are coming to Miami with the intention of leveling the score, but the Heat are ready to defend their territory. One piece of good news for Miami fans is that Jamie Jaquez Jr. participated in practice, suggesting he could play a role in this game. His presence could be crucial as the Heat look to shake off their recent loss. What do you think about Jaquez's impact? Has he been undervalued by fans despite his contributions? Comment "Go Miami Heat" if you agree. As we look at the upcoming game, there are a couple of strategies the Heat might want to consider. The offense hasn't been firing on all cylinders lately, and while it's important to stick to what's been effective, this could be an opportunity to shake things up a bit. The Clippers often employ drop coverage with Ivica Zubac, which could leave gaps for Bam Adebayo to exploit, just as he did previously when he dropped 25 points against them. Should the Heat incorporate more pick-and-roll plays, especially with Tyler Herro on the floor? It might just be the right move against a team like the Clippers. Jamie Jaquez Jr. has shown that when he's on the court, he brings a unique blend of scoring and defensive prowess. While he didn't have a standout scoring game in the last matchup with the Clippers, his contributions on the boards and with assists were pivotal. Do you think he's been taken for granted by fans, given his ability to impact the game in ways that go beyond just scoring? Share your thoughts below. The starting lineup has remained consistent since Tyler Herro's return, but matchups can dictate changes. If the Clippers throw Ivica Zubac at Bam, the Heat will need to be strategic. It's likely Bam will have his hands full, while Andrew Wiggins could be the one guarding Kawhi Leonard. This creates a lot of intriguing scenarios, especially with how James Harden will operate against Davion Mitchell. What do you think about these defensive assignments? Will the Heat be able to contain Harden and limit his effectiveness? As we gear up for this exciting matchup, let's hear from you. Where are you watching from? And what are your thoughts on how the Heat will perform against the Clippers? Comment below with your city and your predictions for the game. Go Miami Heat. Miami Heat off to a hot start, evaluating the season so far. As we reach the 20-game mark of the 2025 to 2026 NBA season, it's time to reflect on how our Miami Heat are performing. Sitting at a solid 13-7 and in fourth place in the Eastern Conference, the Heat have certainly exceeded expectations. Many analysts predicted the team would struggle this season, perhaps landing in the play-in tournament or as a low 6 seed. But here we are, feeling pretty good about where we stand. What do you all think? Comment "Go Miami Heat" below. One of the most intriguing aspects of this season has been the pace at which the Heat are playing. After languishing near the bottom of the league in terms of speed last year, they have transformed into the fastest team in the NBA. This shift has been nothing short of revolutionary, especially considering established coaches like Eric Spoelstra don't typically implement such drastic changes overnight. The new offensive schemes focus on driving and floor spacing rather than the traditional pick and roll, which has been a game changer. It seems clear that this new approach is helping the team stay competitive, even with key players like Bam Adebayo, Tyler Herro, and Norman Powell missing games due to injuries. Statistically, the Heat's offensive rating has jumped from 21st to 13th, and they currently rank second in points per game. This improvement is remarkable and speaks volumes about how effectively the team has adapted to its new style. Fans have to be thrilled about this development. Do you think the new offensive system will hold up throughout the season? On the defensive side, the Heat are still holding strong, ranking second in the league in defensive rating. Bam Adebayo has been a standout, and if he keeps this up, he could be a strong contender for Defensive Player of the Year. His absence is felt acutely when he's not on the court, as the team's defensive rating slips significantly. His stats since returning from injury, 18.7 PPG, 9.0 RPG, and nearly 2 blocks per game, show just how vital he is to our success. Moreover, the contributions from players like Drew Smith, Davion Mitchell, and Andrew Wiggins on the defensive end have been invaluable. They are stepping up and helping to limit the opposition, which is essential for a team with championship aspirations. And let's not forget Jamie Jaquez Jr. who has gone from being out of the rotation to a favorite for Sixth Man of the Year. His ability to finish at the rim and create opportunities for others is a joy to watch. What a turnaround! Fans, how do you feel about Jaquez's development? Norman Powell has also been a revelation, playing at an all-NBA level and providing the scoring punch the Heat desperately need. With his efficiency rating among the best in the league, it's clear that he is living up to the expectations set when he was acquired. Overall, the Miami Heat have given us more to cheer about than we could have hoped for. The blend of a fast-paced offense, elite defense, and contributions from the bench makes for an exciting season ahead. How do you feel about the Heat's chances moving forward? Comment your city and your thoughts about the team below. Let's keep this conversation going. Jamie Jaquez Jr. on the mend. Can the Heat bounce back against the Clippers? As Miami Heat fans, we all felt the sting of that nail-biting loss to the Detroit Pistons, finishing at 138-135. It was a tough night for the team, and one of the significant reasons for that defeat was the absence of Jamie Jaquez Jr. This young talent has been a beacon of hope off the bench, and his missing presence was acutely felt. But here comes the good news for all of us in Heat Nation. Jaquez, who missed the game due to a right groin strain, was back in practice and feeling optimistic about his return. After missing practice on Friday, he spoke post-practice on Sunday, expressing hope to be ready for Monday's clash against the Los Angeles Clippers. Feel a lot better. Good day of rest, some rehab yesterday, he said, giving us all a reason to cheer. What do you think about Jaquez's potential return? His contributions this season have been substantial, averaging 16.2 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 5.3 assists per game, while shooting an impressive 53% from the field. It's clear he's become a vital part of the Heat's second unit, often being the first player head coach Eric Spoelstra calls upon. We need that energy and skill back on the court, especially against a team like the Clippers. Jaquez also shared some insights about his injury, mentioning that it's less significant than previous issues he's faced. He felt a little pull during a play against the Bucks, but his recovery seems to be on track. With him being upgraded to questionable for the upcoming game, we can hold on to some hope that he'll be back in action. What do you think, Heat fans? Is Jaquez crucial to our success this season? His impact cannot be understated, and having him back could be the spark we need to turn things around. Comment Go Miami Heat below if you're excited about Jaquez's potential return. And don't forget to share your thoughts. What do you think about the Heat's chances against the Clippers? Let us know the name of your city and your opinion on how the Heat can bounce back.